obviously not sunny anymore. It's actually snowing today. For the next week or so, the weather's supposed to be complete so we're going to lift the anchor and we're sailing 5 miles a little bit further into the bay and into marina for the next couple of days. It's been a beautiful anchorage though. Woo! It's cold. Sitting in the snow, huh?
Yeah.
That's fun. While we're sailing and we're in clean water, we're taking that opportunity to run the water maker, which is, I don't know if you can hear it, but it's running right now, because we are going into a harbor, and as we've learned in Trondheim, sometimes marinas just don't have water in the winter. So we are filling up our tanks now so that by the time we make it in the marina, our tanks will be full.
Time to get some electric heat. Hot shower. Ooh, I'm excited. It looks like we're not quite out of winter yet. We had a couple of really nice spring days there for a while, but winter came back, so it's time to hunker down for a couple of days. It's gonna be blowing 30 or 40 knots and snowing for a week, so not very good time to be out sailing. Taking Coco for a walk?
Yeah. She'd be like bumping. She'd be bumping into the boat, so we're giving her her own slip. It's been pretty gross outside these past couple of days, so we've been for the most part hanging out in the boats. But luckily, we are in good company. We are docked right next to our friends from in the same boat, so we've been having a good time these past couple of days just hanging out in the boats. No more, no more, it cannot wait. Now we're just waiting for the winds to be more favorable so that we can continue north, which will be in about a week or so. Right on.
Sail.
Let's sail after. Oh no! Cool. Well, we are sailing a little bit further north today. As per usual, we're not exactly sure how far we're gonna get and how far the wind is going to take us, but so far we have about 3 options that we're looking at. The first one is a little island called Lavund, I believe, and it's about 25 miles away. Second option is a bit further out. There's an island chain called Traina. So we'll see if we can make it to Traina. The third option, if we're cruising, if we're going like rocket ships, we're going to another little island called Myken, which is a little bit further north again. Hopefully it's gonna be sunny all day, but it's Norway, so who knows? We might see snow, we might see sun, we might see hail, we might see rain.
We might see 30 knots, we might see 3.
It's 15 knots now. Maybe by the time we make it to the corner, it's gonna build up or die down. So we have the spinnaker ready, we have the reefs ready, we have the headsail ready, and so we'll just adjust as we go. I think within the next couple of days, we will officially cross the Arctic Circle. Ah, this is so exciting. Like, this is why we came to Norway. Do you want coffee? Well, so much for the sunshine today. We're about to get dumped with rain.
You can even see it on the radar, actually. All this is rain up there.
Yep, this is coming our way. So we're going 1.5 knots now.
In the wrong direction.
At this rate, yeah, maybe we'll only make it to the first island. And we'll see.
Some windshield wipers. So one of the trickiest parts about sailing in Norway is sailing in and around all these fjords and mountains and stuff, because the wind can just do all sorts of interesting things. And although we're supposed to be sailing downwind in 15 to 20 knots of wind right now, we are close reaching in 5 knots of wind right now. In the snow?
Slush?
Slush? Sleet? Grossness? Gross, wet, sticky? It's actually kind of pretty though, like, I don't know. It's just this gray. I think it looks kind of cool. But yeah, we're about a mile away from making a decision if we're going to turn left or if we're going to turn right. And we just kind of have to see what the wind is going to do when we clear around this headland. If it comes back around to downwind, then we'll turn left, and if it doesn't, then we'll continue to turn right. That's how we sail in Norway. See how it goes. It's very light, and I don't think we're going to make another 50 miles in 6 hours. So we're going left, and we're probably going to pull in at Leuven, which is a nice protected little harbor, the really pretty mountain behind it, and wait out the snowstorm.
I can definitely see why this island was and is such a huge landmark. It's pretty majestic. It's hard to miss it. So along the coast of Norway, there's a lot of little islands, and a lot of islands are very flat. But there are a couple islands like this one, just you know, it's just out there. That was the word.
It's tall.
There are a couple tall islands as well.
Tall is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, it was. Which explains why these tall islands make for good landmarks, because you can see them from miles and miles away. But we're about to jibe and make our hopefully final turn.
Yeah, reversing it. Perfect. You're gonna kind of like do that thing where you turn it. If you can. Just there. All right, we're clear. You're good. What did we just discover?
We were so excited to cross the Arctic Circle, you know, on our way to Luften, like people are excited when they cross the equator. And when we got here, we realized that apparently we've already crossed it like a week and a half ago. Oh.
2 nautical miles.
66.55 north.
1 minute 60, so 0.3 is
Norway.
20. It's 20 nautical miles north of us.
The quadrant is 66 degrees, 0.33 minutes and 0 seconds north, or 66.55 in decimal degrees. And we are at 66.3.
That's like right around the corner.
Yeah,
That's like Meakin.
which means in the next
Like
passage.
tomorrow.
Yeah, so we haven't crossed it yet. This island is particularly popular for the puffins that come in every year to breed. And the story goes that every year on April 14, about 200,000 puffins come in to breed and lay their eggs. But we are a little bit too early in the year to witness this whole thing. So the tricky decision we had to make today was whether we hike the mountain anyway, or the other option would be to use this beautiful day to keep sailing north and then reach maybe Lofoten and wait for the nasty weather up there.
More north. We decided to go more north.
We decided to go
Spoiler
more north.
alert.
Yeah.
More north!
Yeah, I mean, we do like to hike the places that we go to and visit the islands that we go to, but without the puffins, I mean, this is just a mountain and there are taller mountains ahead, so...
This is just a rock.
Right?
It's always a compromise for us when we go on beautiful days like this, because we only get nice sunny days maybe once a week. So it's either like, do we go on a hike or do we go sailing? Because you can't have both, because like the rest of the week's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're using this one to go sailing. Maybe we'll use the next one to go on a hike. I think we're ready actually. Short cord's away. Motor's
Good
operational.
to
It's gonna be a hairy exit because we get 20 knots on the forward quarter, which means we're just gonna get, and then we're gonna have to go, and then.
Finally made it across.
go.
Now you can talk to the
All of the holes in my pocket.
It's fresh.
When the sun sets a bit.
Very nice, very nice.
We're almost there. 66.53. We are just a few minutes away from crossing what we think is the line of the Arctic Circle. So we marked our waypoint on the chart plotter. We have the phone calculating where, what degrees we're in. We're still thinking about what ceremony we're gonna be doing, because obviously we are not gonna do the jumping in the water type of ceremony. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So we're going to think about some alternative methods to celebrate. We've been waiting for this moment for such a long time. So I
When
think
did we start planning to sail north? Like Colombia? Yeah.
yeah.
Jeez. 4 years?
Yeah. Cool. Alright, well the countdown is starting.
66.54 1367 56.54 56.54 The sun is very deceiving because it makes it look like it's warm, but it's
not warm.
It's not warm.
So about here we
1000. It's going up in thousandths of a nautical mile, basically. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath.
Arctic Circle!
33.0. You little Arctic girl.
We officially made it across the Arctic Circle. Yes.
Hells yeah.
Oh yeah.
High
That
five.
feels so good. High five. Yeah.
Should we do an Arctic Circle now?
Arctic Circle dance. 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 So we actually have a pretty good idea of what we want to do when it comes to celebrating the Arctic Circle.
Take a shot.
Take a shot. We're going to be drinking the Arctic seawater at the Arctic Circle line.
I can get a bucket.
So
Do you
yeah,
want to get
see
do we
that.
have 2 shot glasses? Let's drink them out of the horns.
We have the perfect shot glasses for doing this little experiment because we picked up these things in Sognefjord and in the Viking village. So I think it's a pretty good fit for what we're about to do.
All right. Arctic Ocean. This is a terrible idea.
Well, cheers to
crossing the Arctic Circle in the winter.
yeah.
All right.
Bottoms up. Good.
Yeah. That wasn't so bad. I think that's a good tradition. Taking a shot of the ocean. Oh my goodness, it's rolling.
But you know what they say, when you cross the line, you have to give Neptune
should
a
we
shot. So give Neptune
give
back
Neptune a shot? Cheers, Neptune! Woohoo!
as we pour downwind.
Give him some of his ocean back.
All right.
That was good. That was a good
That was
idea.
really good.
We should actually
I it.
take shots in this
Done.
for real someday.
Can you hold on to that?
Yeah.
All right, Neptune.
Ice bucket challenge.